Hello, this is Paul with REO Auction Academy, and today's episode we're going to learn how to use your life insurance policy to fund your rental property purchase. All right, and before I dive into it here, make sure you click on a like button if you get anything from this video and click on the subscribe so you can see whenever we put out new videos. We're trying to put out numerous per week here, and we're going to hopefully add on to the 2 we have coming out every single week. All right, so this is a property I purchased in 2019. It was 40,400 plus I put in about say 12 to 15,000 in renovations, and I'm now renting this property out for $1,200 per month. What I did here, basically I repainted the entire place, put new countertops in the kitchen, new appliances in the kitchen, new faucet, cleaned the place up a bit. We actually got rid of this light fixture in the middle here. We went to a flush mount. We did all new light fixtures throughout. The windows were good. The roof was good. We painted the exterior. The hardwood flooring you see there was good. Some of the baseboard heaters needed replacement, but we're able to do that. This is actually a working fireplace now. And this air conditioning unit actually works. And we recarpeted the place, painted and stained the deck. Put some new flooring in the bathrooms, put a new toilet in, new faucets, and that's about it. And we're renting this out for $1,200 per month. Into it for about $58,000. You use my life insurance policy, which costs roughly around 5%. That's what the policy itself charges. And I'm actually charging myself a little bit extra, paying myself back with interest just to increase the amount I'm putting back into the life insurance policy. But you don't have to do that. But what this method is, the life insurance policies, the infinite banking concept, what this does allows you to buy the property. Now I can refinance this property, pull my cash back out of it, pay off my life insurance policy, hopefully have a little bit of cash left over to put in my pocket, and hopefully still have a cash flowing rental. Right now, this brings in a little over $500 per month cash flow, and that's over a 15-year amortization here. And it's a great way to you just want to keep rinsing and repeating and rinsing and repeating. It also saves you the cost of private money or financing. You have no points on this. You're paying yourself back, and of course the loan policy itself. Give you a little bit of background on the infinite banking here, which is a whole life policy. When I first funded this policy, and I funded it at around $25,000 per year, it has $15,000 per year rider, and I fund a $10,000 regular policy. And after I fund that money, 30 days later, I can then borrow against it. So the first year I could borrow was around 71.2%, somewhere about that. And at 30 days after I funded the account. Now that I'm 6 years in, once you get past that 5-year threshold, depending on your policy, you can then borrow 100%. So now if I put in 25,000, 30 days later, I can borrow 100% of that. So it is really the best policy, best use for real estate investing out there. Because if I do my IRA, right, I have to lend to another party. It's a lot harder. I can't lend it to myself out of the IRA. Now I could borrow out of my own 401k, but I can only borrow around 50% of the value of my 401k. This, I can borrow 100% of it. So this is far and away, to me, the best method for funding your real estate endeavors here. And then you could, like I said, buy it, renovate it, rent it out, refinance, and then use that money back over again for the next one. If you do 1 per quarter, that's 4 per year. After 5 years, you've got 20 rental units now with basically, hopefully, if you've done it right, no money of your own into these properties. And hopefully they're producing cash flow of $200 to $300 per month for you. Now, just to recap here, this is a creative way to finance it using your own money without having to pay points, without having to take it out of your own bank account, right? This is something that's an insurance policy for you. So it's multi-purpose. And I look at it as not just an insurance policy, but I look at it also as for my retirement, because when I retire, I can start taking money out of this policy. And if I don't pay it back, if I don't pay the loans back, I'm just reducing my policy amount by that amount, or reducing my insurance benefits by that amount. So let's say at the end of 30 years, my policy funds $2 million. Well, now if I borrowed $1 million against it, now I only have $1 million left. And in essence, that's basically what you're doing there. using it to fund yourself, to fund your deals, and potentially as a retirement vehicle. To me, it's the best out there. I really like it, and it's not widely known out there, but it's something I definitely recommend you look into, especially for funding your real estate deals. Hopefully you guys got a lot out of it. If you did, remember, click on that like button and click on the subscribe so you can get you get notified when we put new videos out here. Thanks again.